Hi, it's Heather Kay, and guess what? I'm making roti. You know why I'm making roti? Because it is vegan-friendly bread. I don't have any, here's one right here. Look what I'm using for a spatula. I'm using a dish towel just because I saw it on a video, someone else using a dish towel. So just bear with me, I need to put this on the oven. It's paper thin. It's only made with 3 ingredients. And while that is warming up, this bread only takes about 3 minutes. So what I have here, you caught me at the tail end, where I made these little balls and I have them just sitting there in flour. And this here is my little old trusty old rolling pin. I have a regular sized rolling pin that I do have, but I got this for a gift. I need some more flour. I'm just trying to make this video without leaving the scene for some ingredients. I can check on that. That is cooking pretty good. So it was my friend's husband who had roti for supper about 10 years ago. I was in London, Ontario over the holidays. So I got that rolled out as thin as I can. This is my spatula. Okay, that's the first flip. And what happens is it flips right up. So this is what a roti looks like. It's a very, very thin bread. This is what 2.5 cups of flour make. And so I always roll one out when I have one cooking. And it is indeed puffing up. And I don't know if I can get you guys over here to see this. See that? See how it's puffing up? That's almost done. I didn't know if you were going to see that or not. So this is how I flip it over. Just with a towel. And I could see that that is done. And the reason why is because I didn't want to have a fork scratch in my frying pan because my roti frying pan isn't here. I can't find it. And I'm pretty sure I know where it is. It's in my construction zone. It's probably in those boxes I've been saying I want to, that I want to go through. And so what I do between each one of those, I take a little bit of a break. And just to show you how thin that is. Because you can't see through it. But it's not thin. And so that becomes this. And my sons love it. So for me, I'm off of bread, as you guys know. But I don't mind making bread. And let's see the time. I should have put the timer on it. It's 2:57. That should be done in 3 minutes. And so when you can... Oh, I almost forgot something. I have to get to work rolling out the next one while that one's cooking. I mean, I could take a break because, I mean, there's times between each one. I just have that on the notch before medium. I have it 1 up because I don't want it to burn. And I'm going to show you how wonderful and how easy this is to make. You saw how quickly that I'm rolling that out. I'm actually just rolling it into the flour that I have. I did try to make roti out of sweet potato, and I failed miserably, and I'm not sure why. Okay, here I am. I could see it bubbling up. I think I lost my light on that. So I just reach in with my, okay, whoops, I missed. Okay, give me a hard time. Okay, and I could see immediately that it's the air is just expanding in it. And I have to be really careful because I have fake nails, which are going to come off today. I'm going to make a video on that. Okay, that almost looks like it's done. But you can also take it and twirl it around if you find it's not rising properly. In this particular case, this is beautiful. I kind of squashed it down to try to get the air to go through more. Like I said, this is not the proper frying pan. But what I've learned is that an ordinary frying pan will work. So it's the out of necessity that I'm using that frying pan because my frying pan is in storage, no doubt. It's through one of these mini boxes I have to go through. So I lost my roti frying pan. But it was only one like this where it was not a cast iron. There are roti frying pans to be had, but I haven't been able to find any to buy any. So there's that one on. I have 2 more to make after this. Oh, before I go, I want to tell you how I make roti and why this is vegan. I just need to add some more flour to this. I guess I got my little book. I have my scribbler of recipes. All this is roti. Look at it, that's all I have. It is 2.5 cups of flour, 1 cup of hot water, and it has to be boiling hot water, and 2 tablespoons of oil. And all you do is mix it up. It's going to be pretty hot when you start rolling it. And what you have to do is, for me, I let it cool down, and I mix it up with a spoon, and I gently knead it when it's hot. Usually I found that I had to knead it more than I do, but the more I make through trial and error, the easier it gets to make bread. So this is not gluten-free, but I plan on making it with a sweet potato. I plan on making it with, what do you call that? Gluten-free flour. Right now, I'm not making this for me, because if it was for me, I wouldn't be using all-purpose flour, and I use Robin Hood all-purpose flour. So the oil that I use is actually part of what my mother uses. Here's my ingredients: Crisco vegetable oil, because I don't use animal products, Robin Hood flour, and I actually had filtered water that I use for the water. And the only reason why I use filtered water is because that's how I make my tea. And when I make my tea, I always filter the water so that I don't ruin the taste of tea. And so I only use filtered water because that's what I had in the kettle. So I'm the kind of girl, use what you got. Like, I figured, oh, well, I'll just filter more water for some more tea for later on. So look how many roti I made while you were there. I got one more to make. That's all I want to say about that. This here is vegan living. Woo, that top one's hot. So it's not for me because I'm off bread right now. I did sneak and have a little bit of bread over my journey, and a couple times I had it was accidental because I love bread. I love making bread. I hope you enjoy my videos. See you till next time.